Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is February 20th, 2017. And I get a lot of emails pertaining to who discovered Planet X, who started the investigation into the Nemesis solar system. And one of the leading scientists and astronomers was a gentleman by the name of Carlos Munoz Ferrada. And Mr. Ferrada was a very well-educated and established astronomer and physicist and scientist, very well respected all over the world. And the reason why, folks, I'm bringing you this information here today, and I'm going to leave you an article, and this was basically a tribute that was written about Carlos Munoz Ferrada. This gentleman was born in 1909 in Chile, in South America. And unfortunately, he passed away at a ripe old age, September 11th, 2001, in his home country of Chile. But this was a very educated, very well-established, and very respected man in the astronomy community, in the science community. Well respected all over the world. And he started investigating Nemesis and what they call Herberculus. And this article goes on and on about Carlos Munoz Ferrada. And I want all of you to take the time today to read this. And the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you this information, and I want you to read it, and I want you to let it sink in, is because every single day, governments from around the world want to basically dumb you down. They don't want you to have the information that Carlos Ferrada, Dr. Robert Harrington, and other Planet X investigators around the world want to bring to you. Because we obviously know that there's something happening within our solar system, and definitely something occurring with our planet. I mean, just take a look outside. The weather climates around the world drastically all of a sudden have changed so much this winter that it's very hard not to notice it. I live in the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. On the East Coast, it was 65 degrees yesterday. We've had very little to no snow, warm temperatures just about every day. And I'm sure a lot of you are going through the same thing around the world. Some people in other countries are not as fortunate because they're having very destructive weather. Earthquakes out of control around the world. Now, volcanoes are coming to life. Some of them have been dormant for 1,500 years, but now they're erupting. But one thing that I want to bring to your attention, and it does pertain to this very well-established scientist, Dr. Carlos Munoz Ferrada. And yesterday I did a video about this bright object in the daytime sky. It turned out it's probably 99.9% Venus. However, you folks know very well that if you are in the comment section of any of my videos, you will see people in the comment section what they call trolling. And they basically go from one YouTube channel to the next, and they basically wreak havoc in the comment section of the videos. And this individual that you're looking at there, won't even mention his name, but this individual is just basically a complete fake. I've been battling with him for almost a year now. He claims to be this so-called educated amateur astronomer but has no education in astronomy whatsoever. Claims to be a doctor with a bachelor's of science degree from some university. And basically he does these YouTube videos trying to debunk anything that has to do with Planet X. He's basically like a big baby, a very arrogant individual, and actually very boring if you listen to his videos. But he basically wants to dumb you down and talk over you, and he wants you to believe that there's nothing happening. He wants you to accept his mathematics and his little computer models that he states that he writes the programs for. This individual left absolutely disgusting remarks in the video I did about Venus yesterday, and he's talking about Carlos Ferrada once again, degrading this man who has passed away some time ago and was very well accomplished and respected around the world, very educated. This man did extensive research in earthquake forecasting. All of his background is very well documented. Carlos Ferrada. Not some guy on YouTube that makes a bunch of claims and then wants you to accept it. But reading his comment, which he's blocked from my YouTube channel, but these people sneak in through the Google Plus system with Google and YouTube, and they continue to troll the YouTube channels that have anything to do with Planet X or Nemesis. So, such a well-accomplished individual who supposedly has a doctorate degree, very intelligent, why does he waste his time hanging around with, quote, YouTube trolls, doing YouTube hangout videos, making fun of individuals? I mean, he probably just gets his rocks off doing this, but how dare you degrade a man like Carlos Ferrada, who was so educated and so well established and respected around the world, when in fact, nobody even knows your name, except on your little YouTube channel. And if you continue reading his comment, which was very long, I mean, he basically says towards the end of his comment that everything that Carlos Munoz Ferrada did in his lifetime was nothing. Quote right here, it's all bullshit. Wow. But yet people around the world in the astronomical community respect this man. He saved tens of thousands of lives in Chile, predicting an earthquake. But yet, this individual hasn't predicted anything. Ha! Nothing. He doesn't even own a telescope. Some observatory where he lives leased it to him, lent it to him to use. He also does his videos and peddles his website for online telescopes. Yeah, come on, join us. Pay the money. You can access this telescope online. Yeah, I'm a member. Pay me. Pay me. But yet has the balls and audacity to put YouTube channels down who have ads on their videos. And folks, the only reason why we have that, the ads on the videos, is simply because YouTube is advertising. Google is 100% advertising. That's what they do. It's not a search engine. It's an advertising company. That's where all of their revenue comes from. So when you place ads on your YouTube videos, it increases your ranking in the algorithm and your videos will be seen. As far as how much money do you make? Well, listen, folks, I'm going to be quite honest with you. You know, I spend a lot of time in my investigations with the Nemesis solar system and Planet X. I put in anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day, sometimes very, very weird hours. Whatever the money that YouTube sends me last month, it came out to $2.53 an hour for all of the time that I put in to bring this information to you, the people. And we're just trying to uncover what we think is a massive conspiracy that started a long time ago with multiple governments around the world. And it's a fact. We're not talking fiction. This is fact. Dr. Robert Harrington, this gentleman, I hate to use that word gentleman, this dude claimed that Dr. Robert Harrington was a fake. Carlos Munoz Ferrada was a fake. This individual goes and he spends his spare time trolling YouTube channels and leaving derogatory and disgusting comments. And hey, listen, I'll be right up front. I've done it to him simply because this person has done it to me. And I'm not a pushover, folks. If you push me, I'm going to come back swinging with 2 fists of fury because I believe in what I'm doing. And this individual continuously goes on and on and on. And I've been battling with him for almost a year. He produces no credible evidence, but he sits there and talks like he's a very well-educated nerd. And he wants you to believe everything that he says. And we're not that gullible. So what? He's good at math. Big deal. Math is boring. But when you come to my YouTube channel and you degrade a man who cannot stick up for himself, Carlos Ferrada, and you degrade all of his accomplishments in his entire 90-some years of life, you're dirt. And when you want to dumb down the people who are trying to listen to some information because they can clearly see what's happening around the world, and you want to change their mind. Why? Because you don't believe in it? Or what? Are you working for the government? Are you a government shield? Is somebody padding your paycheck with, a welfare check? Because we all know there are professional trolls. We've uncovered that last year. The United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand have organizations that are professional trolls for social media. But getting back to this man, I want all of you today, if you have some time, I'm going to leave a link to this gentleman and this article, and I want you to take the time to read it. And I want you to make your own decision on whether this man, who is so well established, so well educated, deserves to have an individual like this take and blast his name and call him a fake, and all of his research and everything that this man did in his lifetime trying to save people. And that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to investigate and I'm trying to find out the truth. And to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, even if we do find the truth, it will still be hard to discern if it's the truth or what the governments want us to believe. And then we've discussed Bible prophecies and religion and how this has all been in the Bible. It's been written about 5,000-6,000 years ago by the Chinese. Gil Broussard has done a fantastic job investigating the biblical prophecies and histories of Nibiru or Planet X or Planet 7X. But yet this individual right here calls all of them fake prophets. The Bible is junk in his eyes. Religion is fake. But how dare an individual tell you what you can believe in? So would you actually stand there and allow someone to tell you that your religious beliefs are fake? And then this individual wants you to respect them, respect their education and their intelligence, and their arrogance. Well, folks, I'll leave that one up to you. But I'm not a pushover. And I don't take things like this very lightly. If I was able to fill up a stadium once a week around the world with 50 to 100,000 people and tell them what I know and what I've been investigating for many, many years, just to protect the lives and give people a heads up, I would do it. I'd probably lose my life. You know, it's not really healthy being a whistleblower. I was just watching a documentary with David Wilcock. Absolutely fantastic guy. You guys might have seen him on Ancient Aliens on the History Channel before. You might have watched some of his videos. He does have on YouTube. He's written many books. Very, very smart guy. I love watching him. I love listening to him. But what I was listening to yesterday, which was an interview that he did just 2 weeks ago, he's basically stating that, you know, his life's in danger. He has a security force that lives with him. He doesn't go out in public anymore. He has to be very, very careful about what he says and what he does. So we cannot allow people with such arrogance to step into our lives and tell us what we should or should not believe. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they will deceive you like the devil. Lucifer himself. And how dare anyone insult your religion and your religious beliefs? The bottom line is, the New World Order and all of these shadow governments, they know the people on this planet outnumber them. So therefore, they will continue to dumb us down and lie to us. They do not want you to have the truth. So therefore, they send out their minions, which I call troll babies, and they want you to simply be stupid, dumbed down to the ground. And then they don't want you to read about or listen to anything that comes from very well-educated and established people that were respected around the world for their accomplishments, for their brain. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, read this information. Come to your own conclusions today. Take the time. The link will be in the description box under the video. But do not let anyone stand in front of you and degrade your religion and degrade your beliefs, especially if it's someone that you don't even know or respect. Anybody can stand in front of you and talk a big game. But yet, when I've asked this individual numerous times, prove it to me. Prove to me that the Nemesis solar system, Planet X, Nibiru, prove to me that it doesn't exist. They can't. Their excuse? Oh, well, you can't see it with a telescope. If I can't see it with a telescope, it doesn't exist. Well, ladies and gentlemen, space is vast. The galaxy is vast. The universe is huge. So just because we can't see something with a little petty telescope doesn't mean it's not there. I was just reading yesterday of all of the planets that they have discovered in our solar system. Just the other day, they named a planet, Bernard Bowen, small exoplanet in the asteroid belt. Did anybody know about this? It orbits our sun. It's now considered part of our solar system. But did this arrogant individual use his time to educate people on the solar system? Or is he going to take his time to debunk people who are investigating Planet X and do Google Hangout videos with people who are known trolls who degrade every comment that you make? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you be the judge. But if you see these individuals in the comment section degrading you and your comments, hey, just let them have it. Let them have it right between the eyes. Because remember, they are the resistance. They are the ones that work for you know who. I believe in God. I believe Jesus Christ walked the face of this earth and gave his life for each and every one of us. And I will be damned if I will have an individual tell me that the Bible was basically fake. The writings of the apostles were fake. And all of the investigators, David Meade, Gil Broussard, Marshall Masters, myself, Steve Olson, Wayne Steiger, Jeff P., Dill Martin, Matt Rogers, everybody, Steve Quell, everybody who's given all of their time, all of their effort to try to find the truth. So what, are we supposed to just stand by and be kicked in the balls by some half-wit amateur YouTube astronomer who doesn't even own a telescope? I don't think so. Not on my watch, folks. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank every one of you for subscribing to my YouTube channel and wanting the truth. And I honor this man, Carlos Ferrada, for what he's done. The same goes for Dr. Robert Harrington. Dr. Robert Harrington gave his life at a young age when he discovered the Nemesis solar system, filed his report with the Naval Observatory, and then he died of esophageal cancer. Just like that. Boom, dead. All of his papers sealed. Top secret. Federal government. Never to be seen. Gone. All the information hidden. But yet, they took his information, built a damn infrared telescope, and sent it out in the direction where he discovered this system. Brought back the information with photographs. Yes, that's all sealed. And they knew that they had a lot of time, many, many years before this system would arrive. Some of them were said to have quoted, "Hey, you know what? That's not going to be here for 30 years. I'll be dead by then, so I don't care." Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. We're not dead. We're very much alive. And we deserve the right to know what's happening. We can see the signs around us every minute of the day. It's 65 degrees in Pittsburgh on in the middle of February. We have horrible rain that is destroying California right now. Volcanoes that have not been active in 1,500 years erupting today. Earthquakes totally out of control. The jet stream out of control and very erratic. Is it climate change? Nah, I don't think so. But yet there's scientific proof that every single planet in our solar system has been heating up for many years, and every planet has undergone a very serious change. But we're just led to believe that, nothing's happening. It's okay. It's okay, folks. Go back to being dumbed down. Not me. Not me. I'm on the watch list. I'm one of the watchers, and I'm on the wall. And I'm not going to let somebody degrade a man like this, who gave the majority of his life to science. And to let some little half-wit amateur YouTube astronomer degrade him and call all of his work crap. Huh. Hey, listen, folks. You be the judge. Read the information, and when you see these people in the comment section, let them have it. Do not let them step on your beliefs. And do not let them step on you wanting to know the truth. Thank you for watching. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce one of our new affiliate sponsors, Food for Liberty. And they provide the highest quality long-term food storage, water purification, and survival prepper supplies. All foods have a 25-year shelf life, certified non-GMO ingredients, and also a gluten-free option. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very smart idea to have at least a 30-day supply of food and water in the case of any emergency. So there will be a link provided in the description box under this video for Food for Liberty.